Hello dear students, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we are going to discuss the examples from errors and approximations. This belongs to application of derivatives, which is there in the Mathematics 1B paper in intermediate first year. So let us have a discussion. The first exercise we have completed, 10A exercise, and before that 10A exercise, examples we are discussing now related to approximate error, relative error and percentage error. See here, first question, the side of a square is increased from 3 centimeters to 3.01 centimeters. Find the approximate increase in the area of the square. A side of a square is increased from 3 centimeters to 3.01 centimeters. So from 3 to 3.01 it was increased. So how much it was increased we will take, that is called increase in the side of the square. So here given side of a square, I am assuming that x is equal to 3 centimeters. It was increased by 3 centimeters to 3.01, that is the increase in the side of the square. The increase in the side of a square, is delta x. That is delta x, how to calculate is from 3.01 to 3 we have to subtract. 3 means 3.00 we can take. So subtract from 3.01 to 3.00, so it will become 0.01. This is the increase in the side of the square and x is equal to 3 centimeters. Side of the square is 3 centimeters. They are asking to calculate, find the approximate increase in the area. That means delta A they are asking. So write the formula for the area of the square. The area of the square whose side is x is or x centimeters is, A is equal to side into side. So A is equal to x square. After that they are asking increase in the area of the square. That means delta A they are asking. Differentiating on both sides. That means differential of A. Differentiating on both sides. So A derivative is delta A. X square derivative is 2x. Again x derivative is delta x. Therefore, the approximate area in the area of the square is delta A equal to, substitute the respective values, 2 into x value is 3, delta x value is 0.01. So, delta A equal to 3 into 2, 6 into 0.01, which is equal to 0.06 centimeter square. Why? Because delta A measurements is very much required. Therefore, the increase in the area of the square, the increase in the area of the square is delta A equal to 0.06 centimeter square. Next question, dear students. If the radius of the sphere is increased from 7 centimeters to 7.02 centimeters, then find the approximate increase in the volume of the sphere. Then find the approximate increase in the volume of the sphere. That means delta V we have to calculate. Delta V we can calculate. See here what values are given. The radius of the sphere. The radius of the sphere R is equal to 7 centimeters. The increase in the radius of the sphere is delta r. The increase in the radius of the sphere is delta r. How to get delta r? Indirectly it is given. The radius, it is changing from 7 centimeters to 7.02, no? So 7.02 centimeters minus 7. 7 means 7.00. So delta r equal to 0.02 centimeters. So radius of the sphere is equal to 7 centimeters. Now they are asking the increase in the volume of the sphere. First write the formula for the volume of the sphere. The volume of the sphere V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now substitute differentiate with respect to, not with respect, differentiating on both sides. Differentiating on both sides. Here we did not mention that x or y. Differentiating on both sides. V derivative is delta V, which is equal to 4 by 3 pi is constant. R cube derivative is 3r square. Again r derivative is delta r. Here 3 get cancelled, which is equal to 4 pi into r square into delta r. All the values are there now here. Substitute. So delta V equal to 4 into pi means 22 by 7 into r square, 7 square into delta r 0.02. So one of the 7 will be cancelled, which is equal to 22 into 4 is 88 into 7 into 0.02. So we can write it as 88 into 7 into 2 by 100. After that we can multiply. So 14 into so here for 8 to 32, 4 8 to 32, 3, 35 and 88. Simple way. So 1232 divided by 100. So dividing by 100 means put the decimals after 2. So 1 by 12.32. This is the delta V value, no? So delta V means centimeter cube. Therefore, the increase in the volume of the sphere, in the volume of the sphere is delta V equal to 12.32 centimeter cube. The next question, if y equal to f of x equal to kx power n, then show that the approximate relative error or relative increase in y is n times the relative error or increase in x, where n and k are constants. They are asking to prove the relative error in y is n times the relative error in x. We have to prove that delta y by y is equal to n times of delta x by x. That they are asking to calculate. So first, given y is equal to k times of x power n. I already said in previous sessions, whenever they are asking to calculate relative error or percentage error, you have to take log on both sides and then differentiate. So taking log on both sides, so it will become log y is equal to log k into x power n. Here we are going to apply log AB. Yesterday also we discussed the formula. Log AB equal to log A plus log B. So now log y equal to log k plus log x power n. Again we have formula log A power m equal to m into log A. So now this can be written as log y equal to log k plus n into log x. Now differentiating on both sides. Differentiating on both sides. So log y derivative is 1 by y. Again y derivative is delta y equal to k is constant already they mentioned. So log k constant derivative is 0 plus n is also constant, we can take outside, and function is there. Constant into function is there, first constant we can take outside. Log x derivative is 1 by x, again x derivative is delta x. Therefore delta y by y is equal to n times of delta x by x. That only they are asking now. Hence proved. The relative error delta y by y means what? The relative error in y or the relative increase in y. Delta x by x is relative error in x or relative increase in x. That is the relative error in y is n times the relative error increase, n times the relative error or relative increase in x. Hence proved or hence the result. We'll take the next question. The next question. If the increase in the side of the square is 2%, then find the approximate percent of increase in its area. Delta x value is given. They are asking to calculate delta A. So first we have to assume that let x be the side of the square. Side of the square. Given delta x is equal to the increase in the side of the square is 2%. That means given delta x is equal to 2% of x. What is delta x? Delta x is the increase in the side of the square. In the side of the square. If you want to mention, you can mention, otherwise leave it. They are asking to calculate delta A, no? So formula you write it. The area of the square. The area of the square A is equal to x square. But here question is percentage. Percentage error they are asking. I already said that whenever you are going to calculate percentage increase or percentage error, you should take log on both sides and then differentiate. So now taking log on both sides, so log A equal to log x square, log A equal to log x square means 2 log x. You have to apply the formula log A power m. I already wrote in the previous questions once you go through, dear students. Now differentiating on both sides. Differentiating on both sides. So log A derivative is 1 by A. Again A derivative is delta A equal to 2 times of log x. Log x derivative is 1 by x. Again x derivative is delta x. So delta A by A equal to 2 into delta x by x. After that, what is the meaning of delta x is equal to 2% of x? That implies that delta x is equal to 2% means 2% of x. 2% means 2 by 100. Of x means into x. That also we can write it as 100 we can take left side and x also we can take into the left side. It will becomes delta x by x into 100 is equal to 2. Indirectly, the percentage increase of the side of the square is given. Delta x by x into 100 equal to 2. So now here, multiplying on both sides by 100, delta a by a into 100, which is equal to 2 times of delta x by x into 100. Since from this value, which is equal to 2 now, so delta a by a into 100 equal to 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. Therefore, conclusion step, the percentage increase or error in its area is delta a by a into 100 is equal to 4. Hence, result. The next question, dear students, which is the last question of examples. See here, if an error of 0.01 centimeters is made in it, measuring the perimeter of the circle, and the perimeter of the circle is measured as 44 centimeters, then find approximate error and relative error in its area. Here, perimeter of the circle is given and the error in perimeter of the circle is given. They are asking to calculate approximate error and relative error in its area. So delta A they are asking, delta A by A also they are asking. But we need to calculate the relation between area of the circle as well as perimeter of the circle or circumference of the circle. So first we will write the formulas of area of the circle and the perimeter of the circle, and then we will find the relation between them. So first, the area of the circle A is equal to pi r square. This is the area of the circle. And perimeter of the circle P is equal to 2 pi r. We want the relation in terms of area and perimeter only. So R value make as a subject. R value make as a subject. So from perimeter, R we can write it as P by 2 pi. Now this R value substitute in area of the circle, we will get the relation area of the circle in terms of perimeter of the circle. So now the area of the circle A equal to pi into, in place of R, P by 2 pi whole square. Now simplify A equal to pi into P square divided by 4 pi square. So one of the pi cancel. A is equal to P square divided by 4 pi. This is the relation between the area of the circle as well as the perimeter of the circle. Now, whatever the given information, you have to write it. Given that the error in perimeter, the error or increase, error only given, error in perimeter of circle. So delta P is equal to 0.01 centimeter. Delta P value is given. And The perimeter of the circle also given. The perimeter of circle. So P is equal to 44 centimeters. That also given. Now, two questions are there. We will simplify. One is approximate error and relative error. First question I am doing here. First question, to get the approximate error. What is the relation between area of the circle and perimeter of the circle? This one you know. Now, we have A is equal to P square by 4 pi. Now, differentiating on both sides. Differentiating on both sides. Your A derivative is what? Delta A. After that, 1 by 4 pi is constant. Again, P square derivative is 2P. Again, P derivative is delta P. So now, which is equal to 2 ones are 2 2s are. We will cancel it here. So 1 by 2 pi, P value 44 into delta P value 0.01. So which is equal to 1 by 2 into pi means 22 by 7 into 44 into 0.01. 22 into 2 is 44 only now. We can cancel it. Denominator of denominator will become numerator, which is equal to 0.07. Otherwise, you can write like this. Denominator of denominator numerator 7 into 0.01, which is equal to 0.07. Therefore, delta A is equal to 0.07. The approximate, here I will write it, ma. The approximate error in its area is delta A is equal to 0.07. Area means centimeter square. Now come to the second part, second one. From here only I will continue. Actually, again you have to write. Now we have A is equal to P square by 4. They are asking relative error now. Relative error. So whenever they are asking to calculate relative error, what we have to do that? Taking log on both sides. Here, now we have taking log on both sides for this formula. So log A is equal to log of P square by 4 pi. Log A by B. Log A minus log B. Log A can be written as log P square minus log 4 pi. So log A equal to 2 log P minus log 4 pi. Differentiating on both sides. Differentiating on both sides. So log A derivative is 1 by A. Again A derivative is delta A. 2 into log P derivative is 1 by P. Again P derivative is delta P. Minus log 4 pi, it is constant whose derivative is 0. So now delta A by A equal to 2 times of delta P by P. Both the values we know now. So 2 into delta P value is 0.01 and P value is 44. So 2 ones are 2 twos are 222s. So which is equal to 0.01 divided by 22, which is also can be written as, so 1 by 22 hundredths. After that you can calculate, otherwise you can leave. But dear students, answer in terms of like decimals should be there. So what we have to do, 1 by 2200, that means 2200. So here 1 we have to write it, 2200. Anyway, if you take that decimal, here 1.0, even 10 also not divisible, so 0, here also 0, still it is not divisible, even still it is not divisible. So what you have to do after that? Here if you put 0, so if it is 4 times, not 5 times, so 5 times is more than 10,000 will come, so 4 times 0, 0, 8, 8, 0, 0, so 12. Again if you put 0, now it is more than 10,000, no? So 5 times it will be go. So 5, 0, 0, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 11. So 0, 0, 0, 1. Again if you put 0 means again 4. Again 8,800. Again it will go on like this only now. So 4545 bar it will be. So we can write it as 0.004545. Here we have to write the conclusion step. Therefore, the relative error in, or relative error only given, relative error in its area is delta A by A is equal to 0.0004545, and so on. Actually you can leave it. Thank you dear students for watching my channel. Please do subscribe. If you like this video, please share to your friends and relatives. Ask them to subscribe your friends also. Thank you all. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can write to my inbox. I will respond. Thank you very much. I'm signing off. Maths with Panitra.